Hardy, Potts, your front three rows. Grower. What a night he's had tonight. What about Stevie Ward up in the top 10?
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's just been sort of sneaking around, old Stevie Ward.
Certainly has. They straighten up. Frankie gives him the green. And it's hammered down time. Brucey Marshall opens up the taps in the 27. McKinnell tries to go with him. But Tompkin wants to fight about it down the back straight and does a great job. Swore a little bit of a kiss as they come into 3. But nothing to worry about. Tompkins does a great job and hangs on to second. McKinnell sweeps down underneath. Can't get the job done. Ross Hardy just lurking around, waiting for these front two to make the mistake, Trev. And if he does, as we all know, he will pounce and he'll take his mate Kevy Stowe with him.
Yeah, certainly will. Kevy Stowe doing a great job. Oh, look out. Stevie Potts has come together with Scotty Hitchcock down in turn 4. Grower has to take evasive action and move up to the high side of the racetrack.
We've got one spun down in 3 and 4. That'll bring the yellows on Heath Parker.
Yeah, the 19.
In his very first night in anger tonight in an AMCA. Ex-go-kart champion. There'll be a young man in New South Wales that'll be chomping on the bit to get back up here. Young Tony Blanche, the F111.
Oh.
The number 24 machine, the Why Not Pink. Can't wait to see him back.
How do we miss that car?
As we go green one more time in the AMCAs. And Marshall, as he has done right from the drop of the green flag, leads the way at the moment. And this battle again, Trev, just picks up where it left off between Tompkins and McKinnell. Russ Hardy with the best seat in the house. Oh, Keniston's around.
The rest of the field managing to miss a few throughout the heat races.
Yeah, Bobby's standing up here. You know what he's like. He will not go anywhere until those cars roll out. As we go green one more time. And have a look at this for a battle. Stowe and Potts, Grower and Hitchcock going nose to tail into 3 and 4, following the front 4 through the turn. And they almost go, Trev, 3 wide as they come out of 4.
The eyes are on, just trying to see why.
We got one up the top, and it's the 80 again of Robbie Warren. That car just not behaving itself in turns 1 and 2 tonight.
Well, it's as you'd know, Macca.
Absolutely, mate. It is a very tough gig being a driver trying to get sponsors, especially in this time of COVID period.
Whoa, look out. Whoa.
It got nasty.
I got to say, fine effort from everyone there not to have a massive calamity. Russ Hardy spinning the 18 car. The 34 there has just come to a stop.
Back tomorrow night to do it all again, folks. Night number 2 of the Queensland title for sprint cars here at Archerfield Speedway as we go green one more time. And once again, Trev, it is Bruce Marshall leading the way. McKinnell trying to get this job done on Tompkins. Can't quite get the front of the car to get right up the top end. It's pushing badly into 3 and 4. Ross Hardy right up behind McKinnell as well. And here comes Potsy on Stowe. All of a sudden the cream rising to the top, Trev.
Yeah, Potsy now getting underneath Stowe. Down the back straight into 3. Now moves up into 5th spot. But Bruce Marshall's got the head down. While Tompkins is having to deal with McKinnell, Marshall's making the most of it and gapping this field. He's got about 30 or 40 metre gap at the moment on Tompkins as they get into turns 3 and 4. McKinnell trying to just move up the racetrack a little and get it to work for him. Russ Hardy back there about to come under fire from Potts very shortly. Damien Grohl's got through on Kevy Stowe as well, and Hitchcock the next one to have a look at the 17 as they come out of turn number 2. But back out the front, and Marshall doing it nicely, just putting the car just off the bottom of the cushion and just cruising around this row. I won't say cruising, he's certainly got some pace on, but certainly doing it comfortably out in front.
I tell you what, Trev, keep your eye on the 28. Grower is coming. He is the hard charger at the moment. He's just got past Potts. He's having a really good look at Russ Hardy at the moment and gets one in the back end for his trouble for not putting the car in the hole. Stevie Potts says, come on, mate, I'll help you get the job done. As they get down through 3 and 4, And the 28 tonight has certainly come alive.
Oh, Kynaston's round and takes, looks like Shane Stacey with him, and oh. Dylan Stacey there, thought he'd sneak around the top side, and Kynaston drifted up the racetrack and clouted the front classes.
Absolutely. I love watching you do your work.
Blinder.
You wouldn't have it any other way. Then we're back on the 17th of October, folks. Sprint cars again with AMCA's compacts. Formula 500s will make their debut for the season. Mod Lights making their debut as well. Open and RSA cars as well as stock cars will be back on the program this season, Trev.
Yeah, good to see the stock cars make their way back here, and I believe there's quite a few additions to that as well. So look for a nice field of stock cars to go crashing and bashing their way around this clayway.
Absolutely. Halfway home, mate, 10 laps in the book. 10 laps left to run, and from the drop of the green, he's done a fantastic job so far. Can he bring it home, Trevor Petts, the leader, Bruce Marshall?
Oh, I reckon he can, but it remains to be seen with 10 to go. There comes McKinnell. He's decided that he's got to go to the high side. Oh, look out. Someone's around. That's the
Heath Parker car.
Heath Parker in the 19, so that's the second time he's bought the yellow one in this feature. We haven't seen him come back.
Certainly was.
So still 10 to run. Marshall brings them back to the cone once again. McKinnell says, oh, got to go high, and the car pushes like a D9 dozer and almost costs him a spot to Hardy. As Damien Grower now gets on the inside of Stevie Potts. Now he's having a look at Hardy. As they go, oh, look out, someone's around. That is the Jay Allen car, the 42.
Keeps it going.
Keeps it going.
Green.
Stay green. McKinnell now still trying to get that top side to work. He may lose a spot to Hardy if he keeps going. But the Kempe Chassis 85 car is trying to make that work. Tompkins moves up mid-track. Hardy stays on the bottom. Potsy is following McKinnell. Grower says to Hardy, you're going to stay up halfway. I'm going to stay down the bottom and I'm going to take your position away, and does exactly that. Oh, the fourth.
Right in front of the leaders. Down the back straight.
Oh, look out. Dylan Stacey brings a 60 car. Jay Allen in the middle of the field at the moment, being lapped by everybody. Scotty Hitchcock just got down the inside of the 42 as they got into turn one. McKinnell still trying to make this high line work. Grower's got past Hardy, then it's Hitchcock, Potts, Stowe, Allen's a lap car, it's Price, Denning, and there's Ward drop back through the field just ahead of Shane Stacey. But Marshall starting to get reeled in by Tompkins. The Dutton 1 Q3 closing in on the way to the checkered flag. We got 3 laps to go next time by.
Damien Grower on the charge, has come from 7th spot on the grid, now finds himself in 4th, and I tell you what, the car of McKinnell's is starting to look a little loose, and Damien's car, Trev, is looking nice and tight. If he can keep it on the bottom side and keep catfishing, who knows, he may find himself in the top 3.
Yeah, McKinnell has lost a lot of ground, but I tell you what, speaking of losing ground, Marshall's lost plenty to Tompkins, and I think there's only 2 to go. Marshall may just hang on for this one, as Tompkins finishing fast in the Dutton 1 Q3. McKinnell still up high, the car pushing almost over the cushion on the way into 3. Grower trying to catch the 85, the white flag is out. There's 400 metres of clayway between Marshall and the checker. Make that 200. Into 3 for the last time. McKinnell gets over the cushion, that's cost him. 3rd spot to Grower, but Marshall will take the win. Tompkins 2nd, Grower's 3rd. McKinnell will be kicking himself. He's 4th from Hitchcock. Then it was Hardy, Potts, Troy Price, Kevy Stowe, Michael Denning, Jay Allen, the lap car, Stevie Ward, And Shane Stacey rounds out the field.
A massive fist pump from Grower across the line. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise from green to checker, the number 27 of Brucey Marshall.